This is the Country Focus podcast from BBC Radio Wales. To find out more about the programme, visit our website bbc.co.uk/Radio Wales. Hello and welcome to Country Focus. I'm Rachel Garside. Well-managed parks and open spaces for everyone to enjoy are a cherished asset to any community or environment. And for the past 20 years, the Green Flag Award Scheme has been recognising and rewarding the very best green spaces. This year in Wales, a record 161 green flags have been awarded. But it doesn't just have to be parks or gardens. A few years ago, local people on the island of Anglesey decided they wanted more involvement with the huge natural resource that's on their doorstep, Newborough Forest. Discussions with the owners got underway and the Llyn Parc Mawr community Woodland group now manages a 50-acre block of the forest on the south coast of the island. And as our reporter Hugh Jenkins found out, it's also a Green Flag winner.
I'm David Lea-Wilson. I've been chairing this group since it started 2 years ago, when out of a public meeting it was agreed that the community wasn't going to take lying down the fact that there wasn't a formal plan to make the woodland work for the community. It's been an absolute roller coaster since then, because we've now ended up with a 10-year agreement with our landlord, Natural Resources Wales. We've had 4 or 5 significant grants. There have been dawn choruses, fungal forays.
And what's this strange structure in front of us?
So here we were responding to one of the questionnaires. Children said there was nowhere they could light fires. Okay, well, that was part of my childhood, was bonfires. So here we've got a fire circle, and our forest school leader safely introduces people to lighting fires, and ultimately you have to allow children to do exciting things. I see we've got 2 cyclists have stopped in.
They're local people as opposed to...
I don't know, I'm going to ask. Hello, are you locals or visitors or...
We're relatively local. We live on the mainland, but we come here frequently just to ride the forest tracks on our electric bikes.
That is fantastic. Because we're off-grid and we've just had some solar panels installed, so we're going to be able to offer recharging facilities to electric bikes.
That's a big thing. We know we can get about 35 miles, but if we can, you can charge up. That would be brilliant, won't it?
Yeah. Anyway.
Right. Very nice to meet you.
Indeed.
This is the sort of transport we want to encourage. We don't want to increase our car park size. This is an all-weather notice board that lets people know what events we've got coming up. There's Red Squirrels and Halloween, and obviously we'd like people to volunteer, so there's an appeal for that. The first Sunday of every month we provide food and drink and transport if you can't get here, and we welcome absolutely anybody to come and do things. So, for example, behind us here last month we were cutting back Cotoneaster.
And what were the things in particular that caused you to get a Green Flag Award?
What they particularly liked was the fact that we were welcoming. There was a clean and tidy entrance, that we had equal access for everyone. They noticed that people felt safe here, and that's because we've managed that. So 2 or 3 years ago there was a lot of bramble. It was quite a secluded area. They liked the fact that we were using sustainable materials, that our compost toilet was built with our own wood. We're going to walk past the squirrel feeding point, but there's no squirrels there at the moment. And then we're going to just take a very short walk to the lake. Although there is this fantastic lake in the middle of the woodland, very few people know about it. Bird watchers do. Okay, so this is as far as we can go on an all-ability path at the moment, and it stops when we're looking out over a 2-hectare lake with islands. This is where the bird hide will be. There's probably 150 ducks and geese, widgeon, mallard, teal. People think woodlands look after themselves and lakes, but they don't. So we've introduced horses here to keep the vegetation down. This is my favourite view of the lake, and I'm thrilled that we've got this Green Flag Award, which will let more people know about it and literally put us on the map of green flags. And I'm also really excited about the potential for the community to do much more than we've done already.
You can hear Country Focus every Sunday morning on BBC Radio Wales at 7 o'clock. Thanks for listening.